Hey everyone, I just wanted to talk about Paragon 80 and the insane boost that you'll be getting when you go ahead and reach that level. As you can see from my inventory, we have a ton of legendaries to identify in this video. So we're going to go ahead and go through them as I identify them and see what kind of power we can get from Paragon 80. Let's jump into it. So as you all can see, today server Paragon level is at 60. So we are approximately 10 or so days away from Paragon level 80, which is when we can start to access some of the Hell 3 Paragon level 80 gear. Now I'm 11 levels above. I plan on being 80 quite soon, within a couple of days here. Obviously, this is the kind of blaster slash grinder level that I'm at, but for the casual players, you'll all reach it about 10 days from now. Now, Hell 3 is quite difficult. If we just go ahead and check out my combat rating, you'll see that it's actually, my combat rating right now is 249, higher than you need to be. So you need 2120 in order for you to start being on par to Hell 3 and farming the open world or dungeon, things like that. You could start to do it about 2000 to 2050 combat rating if you are willing to put in some extra effort. And I would say that it is absolutely worth doing because of how massive the upgrade will be, unless you're searching for a minute upgrade later on in these the Hell 2 levels. Because when you get into that Paragon 80, Hell 3, it's such a massive boost that everyone should be pushing for it. And you should try to farm Hell 3 as soon as possible. And I'm going to go ahead and showcase what it's like to go ahead and get some of these upgrades. And we're going to see sort of what I'm able to accomplish here with I think about 3 to 4 days of constant open world farming in Hell 3. I have one piece that is already identified. You can see here, this pants right here on the left-hand side is a 7066. And this is a Paragon level 63. Now, important to note that this piece is actually an exceptional piece, and the piece on the right is a Paragon 80 piece. That's not exceptional at all. And we have basically the same stats with a little bit more on the right-hand side. And this is obviously for Paragon 80. So we're going to see what it's like to get some of those triple stats, hopefully, and some of those exceptional pieces. So we're going to identify it all here and showcase how much combo rating I'm going to be getting. All right, so I have, let's see, we have 6, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, and then we can go on here, 42, 48. We have 60 legendaries and 2 set items here for us to identify. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm quite excited. We're going to see all the numbers here on the screen, or all the exceptional pieces that are actually really nice for us to see. Let's go ahead and see how many we're able to get. Boom, there's our first exceptional. It is a pants, another exceptional chest piece, and then we have another exceptional in another chest piece, another exceptional in a shield. Very nice. We want several different slots. A weapon now, and another chest piece. I've gotten so many chest pieces overall. A helmet, very nice. We're looking for a shoulder piece, another legs there. Another weapon there, main hand. We have another helmet, very nice. And besieger, another chest piece. Not too bad. Another weapon, a lot of exceptional items. Another weapon here. And that'll be it. So we didn't get a shoulder piece. Let's see. We have a few quad arrows here. This will be really nice to go through. I'm going to start off with our set items just to see if they are upgrades for us. I'm not expecting that they will be, but because I have a lot of triple stats in my set items already. So these are about 120. We have about 130. 2 combat rating over here, and this one's going to give us about 131, and this is a triple while this one is a double single. So very, very much worse off with this one. So not an upgrade here. What about this amulet? This one is going to be a 123, whereas this one on the right hand side is going to be a 135, giving us movement speed. This one is going to be an upgrade, which is really, really nice. It is in Mount Banks, which is not exactly the set that I would very much want right now, but it is one of the best PvP sets, so I'm happy with that. And then we have to go through all of our items here. Now, I would really highly suggest that, even though it doesn't show an up arrow, really check out every single piece because you could find an upgrade that the game just doesn't register as an upgrade. So let's see here. We have a 65, 70, already better than my exceptional main hand. So you can just see the power of some of these Paragon 80 pieces. 65, 74. I'm going to go ahead and skip over and just check out all the other weapons here. 75, 77. It's much better. Already, we're gaining about 22 combat rating between the two of these, and this isn't even that much better. This one's only a slight upgrade. This one's actually worse off. This one's already someone that we can actually equip. Another one that we can already equip, and another one that we can already equip. And this one's actually an upgrade for us. So I'm actually going to transfer that over. This one's a Paragon 70. So I'm actually going to go ahead and transfer that right now because that is just a straight up upgrade. Then we have another 70, 70 here. And let's just check out some of these triple arrows. We have an 80, 78, and a 76, 73. So this is much, much better than our upgrade that we already got. We're getting 12, getting another 10 combat, 22 combat rating from our upgrade here. Let's check out one of these quad arrows here. So now we have a quad arrow here with, let's see, a double, and another quad arrow here, a double as well. Very, very nice. You can see here, this one is actually a higher score than the one we have equipped, but that isn't that much better. Actually, it's worse off because of the lower combat rating. But we have one really solid weapon here in an 87, 87, giving us about 40 combat rating when we get to that Paragon 80, with, of course, a little bit of extra magic stats here. Very, very nice here in the weapons. This one, unfortunately, none of them were triple stat. Let's go ahead and head down to the shields here. Now we have a 65, 75, 76, 75. Very basic stuff here. No upgrades here. Let's look at some of these triple arrows. 72, 76, very solid. And a 73, 72. Let's look at this quad arrow. Again, another exceptional double stat piece. It's solid for sure, and we would gain a lot of combat rating. Again, another 44, 47 combat rating here from this. Very nice. Let's look at some of these chest pieces. Hopefully we get an upgrade here. Okay, so no upgrade right now, I don't think. Okay. And then we have, again, 74, 73. We've all seen most of this. One's actually a 77, 77. I'm surprised this isn't a triple arrow here. Let's look at this triple arrow here, 78, 79. Okay. And then we have a quad arrow in slow resistance, 86, 84. Oftentimes the magic stats and the extra score is what determines the quad arrows. 87, 88. I would prefer this one over that one so far. And then we have another one, 84, 78. So no triple stats quite yet, which is really unfortunate. But it is what it is so far. 87, 88 will give us, again, another 21, 28 combat rating, which is a lot of combat rating. So we have 49 combat rating there. Let's look at some of these pants. Again, not too great so far. No current upgrades that we can actually equip right now. 70, 66, and all these are quite solid. Let's see. Well, let's look at these. Okay, so now we have a triple stat. We have a triple double here. 59, 59, 59. This is massive. We are going to gain about approximately, well, not approximately, 177 combat rating from this stat right here. And then this one over here is 136. So we're going to gain about 41 combat rating from that, which is absolutely just massive. Over here, we have a 78, 85, and that is just going to be a little bit worse than the one we already have in the triple stat legendary. So very nice here. Looks like we're getting an upgrade for our helmet right here, right now. We're going to gain about another 6 combat ratings. So let's go ahead and swap that over. Let's go ahead and just equip that right now. No other upgrades from the helmets. Looks like a lot of our helmets were actually already below Paragon 80. We have a quad arrow right here, a triple stat. We have a triple here. This is exactly what we were looking for. This is as good as it gets when we're talking about Paragon 80 triple stat legendaries. 69, 68, 69. If you look and compare these two, this is literally 69 combat rating. Well, not quite. It's about 68 combat rating gain, while also giving us critical hit chance, critical hit damage. This is a massive upgrade, and very excited to have this piece on my account and when we get to Paragon 80. And this is exactly what I was farming for. A little sad that we only got 2 triple stat legendaries, but overall, very happy that I did get any of them. Let's look at some of these shoulder pieces, because that is very exciting. We have a 49, 52, 55, 59, and a 60, 61. Nothing too big there. We just have a couple of upgrades that are just going to be base upgrades overall, because they're Paragon 80. Let's check this one out. This one's a 70, 77, which is actually just worse off than this one. This is why I say look at the gear pieces that you're looking at, all of them, because it doesn't matter if it has an arrow or not. This one I'd absolutely rather take over this one right here, because this one's giving us an additional 8 combat rating compared to this one. We're missing out on 8 combat rating if we're going with this one, just because this magic stat is weighted a little bit higher than this one according to the game. So overall, if we were to total all of this up, we would be getting around 250 to 300 combat rating if I were to equip all of these, just based on the upgrades that I'm actually seeing from our gear. We already gained about 20 combat rating since we began. As you can see here, we not quite 20 combat rating, about 12 combat rating, I guess. So it wasn't quite that high, but still a nice solid upgrade. And we have so many pieces that we have access to when we reach Paragon 80. I will be continually farming Hell 3, and I suggest anyone that can farm Hell 3, begin to farm Hell 3 so that you have these upgrades right as soon as you take over Paragon 80. The amount of upgrades that you can actually make on your gear if you're still farming Hell 2 is going to be minor unless you haven't farmed a bunch of Hell 2. But if you're like myself and you've been playing active daily, not necessarily as much as myself, but just daily, you're going to be having a lot of these Paragon 60s, Paragon 50s gear, and you're not going to get a whole lot of upgrades unless you get to that Paragon 80. And so I just wanted to showcase how impactful it is, and I'm very excited to start equipping some of these pieces. So let me know how Hell 3 farming is going for you. Let me know if you have a lot of legendaries loot that you're coming up with and a lot of them to identify, and let me know how it's all treating you in the comment section down below. That being said, hopefully you enjoyed and basically got to see how impactful Paragon 80 really is, and I will see you for the next video.